Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Tower of Guns. So, I want an easy run. We're running Babelgun and Major Moose, so, hopefully we should be able to just, like, wreck everything, because we can't hit ourselves with splash damage, and we should do crazy amounts of damage, level very quickly. We did take damage there, so if we actually end up dying, I'm gonna be kind of sad, but you know what, I guess that's just the way things go. I'd love to have, you know, a nice and easy, like, killer death run where we succeed. You know, I'm not going to say no questions asked. Plenty of questions can and will be asked if needed, but it's definitely going to be one of those. It's like, I'd like to win and, like, hit, I'd love to be able to kill them all without actually any troubles. And, well, I was playing this earlier, and wow, the splash damage on this gun is insane. I was playing earlier, and I wanted to do a, like, parallel run, and it just didn't work out. I was running Peas and Carrots pistol with, oh, Luck Plus. I almost killed them all. Almost. Didn't. Pain in the ass. Very unhappy about it. That's my feelings on the matter, and that's a lot of things. So, there's a lot of scary. Let's just hope the splash damage wrecks them, and the answer is yes. Oh, I do love this gun. This is probably my favorite gun. With this perk. Without this perk, this is not my favorite gun. Egon's Pride is probably my favorite gun when you take away the Major Moose perk from this gun. Okay, so we've got some health pickups, but not many. Is it worth it? Is it worth it to get, like, super gutsy? And the answer is going to be... screw it. Let's see what we get, because we need stuff. And if I'm gonna die based on, like, sheer guts, really? That's what I get? Well, whatever. We've got enough health pickups that it's not going to be that big of a deal. Presuming I didn't already pick that one up. Okay, never mind. In fact, we're going to be kind of injured, because I can't get that one. Oh, right. Well, that was not worth it. But as long as I don't keep to too many of those instances, we should be fine. Now, one thing I was kind of running into with the Peas and Carrots run is I climbed the tower, and I was like, you know, I spent, you know, an extra 10 minutes just faffing about on the outside, thinking it's like, oh, if I can get to the top, we're going to be just super golden. I never made it there. I made it halfway up and just did not quite have enough jumps to make it there. It probably didn't help that I got a jump height minus somewhere in the process. I think it was after I actually tried climbing the tower. I did actually get something kind of frustrating. Immediately after I climbed the tower, I got the Wings of Flight, the activated item that lets you fly. That was kind of unfortunate. And apparently the little bomb guys can actually be knocked away by the falling, or like launcher bombs, but can't be hurt by them. Interesting note to note. So what do we got down there? Mystery box, and we got up here lots of things that are going to shoot at us. Luckily, they always kind of track poorly, so I can kind of avoid it until I can get into a nice safe place. And since we don't take any splash damage, I can just, I'm not going to say I can just kind of faff around and be totally fine, but I like that word, faff. It sounds weird. I mean, I guess it sounds suspiciously close to masturbatory slang, but I don't think it is. I mean, maybe I'm just kind of being innocent here, but I don't think they're... Ow! Okay, we got hit by something. I didn't want to get hit by that. So... Ow. Okay, bunch of bad things kind of happened to us. I launched myself away just kind of out of hope of... This is kind of a crappy situation no matter how you look at it. Because I don't want all the pickups just going off into the sky, but it's highly likely that they will. At least we're great on weapon level and health. So, even though there are kind of some detractors right now, we're in a good spot, because there's also a very good secret area that we have access to, and can, get our hands on. So, whoop. Come on, token. Come on, oh, the token's gone. Nope. Both tokens are gone. I saw a couple of weapon EXP tokens, and I was like, I need that! And the answer is, well, didn't get it. Probably shouldn't have shot that guy. I'm going to shoot them on the way back down, or at least when I've returned back to the ground from this secret area. I like the elevator beams, but I really wish they moved so much faster. Anyway, so back to the theory I was going to present. I think, or at least I think this would have a hand in the difficulty level. I think the slower you're going, the higher the difficulty is going to be. At least, it seems really likely to me, considering you know, when I was doing the peas and carrots run. Difficulty up, thank you. It's exactly what I need. So, when I was doing the peas and carrots run, I was like, what if I... Well, since I'd spent all the time outside, it took me 55 minutes. It's like, what if I had gone, like, so much faster? What if I actually had a much easier time of it? And part of the problem was I did end up fighting the... Well, killing all the hug bots before the maw, which is usually just a massive difficulty increase, just because of the sheer number of hug bots you kill. And so in this run, if we're doing okay, I'm actually going to try and avoid killing all the hug bots. I usually kill them because I need the health, because usually when I'm... Ow! That was a super bullet right to the face. I guess we're kind of paying for our mistakes here, but we're about to get a health pickup. And we were doing great on weapon EXP, so I'm not... I'm feeling the burn, but I'm not feeling the burn too badly here. And hopefully we go through, like, the Foundry and the battlement so we can be very fast. Now, what do we even need on this run? And the answer is we need us some jumps, some speed. We're going through the gear works. That's always kind of a crappy situation to be in if we don't have, you know, solid... If we don't have a very solid movement setup, really if we don't have triple or just double jump, Gearworks is always harder because you can never get up to any of the secret areas without like a significant amount of pain. I know that there's some things here, but ooh, this does not look pleasant. So we've got some things up here, but these are significantly less threatening since we have crazy range on our gun. Oh, I got hit there. I think the last time we came through this room we had the Consolation Charger, and that's no consolation when you're fighting against enemy... No, we were fighting against the Hedgehog Launcher, which was, you know, a massive pain in the ass, because it's like, well, good luck hitting them. It's going to be pleasant. So we've got a bunch of EXP tokens that I'd love to get my hands on. The question is, can I magnetize them to me? Yes, thank you. Okay, so I know this room has a couple of secrets. The question is, can we even get them? First, health, because I've taken some damage here. And I was saying, it's like... Come on. Saying it's like, all I need is just, like, one really good run, and I'll be happy. And we're not doing that. We're not doing great at all. Even this run is definitely hurting. And I don't know if the difficulty ramps up based on, like, time, if it's based on pickups, what exactly the difficulty is based on in this game, but I don't know. Maybe it's just the number of runs I do, or maybe I'm just actually bad at this game and I've just played it so much that I can kind of pretend I'm not bad at it because I'm using my superior map knowledge to not die nearly as much. I don't know. It's hard to say. Because, as I was saying in the, you know, run I'm not going to show, because of various other reasons, but I was saying to, you know, the guy I was doing the recording with, when I was doing the peas and carrots run, oh, I need to hit that thing before it blows up in my face super bad. This is going to suck so much. Okay, good. Oh, sweet, beautiful bounty. So, I got hit by the other one. Oh well, I can still get all of the stuff from it, though, which really balances out getting hit by it, which is good, at the very least. Okay, couple of EXP tokens, and we are golden. Oh man, we're doing great. Health, no health. Aw, man, it's already gone. Oh well, let's see what we got. So we got a super cannon above us. That is, I would say, enemy number 1. Then we've got these guys. These guys are enemy number 2. And I love the fact that the projectiles on this gun move quickly and have such a high splash radius. Like, there's no discounting fast-moving, straight-shooting projectiles that have splash. This is... Like, the 609mm hand cannon is pretty rockin', but it just ain't this gun. This gun is the best, by far. With Mighty Moose, of course. If you're not running Mighty Moose, you're gonna kill yourself, because the splash radius on this one is nonsense. Health pickup, or not health pickup, so a little bit more weapon EXP. And now we're definitely in the... I'm not gonna say we're in the golden zone, but we've got a fair amount of money. And we've got almost max weapon level, which is great. And of course we do silly damage. So what do we even need? We need passive pickups. We don't need any more health tokens, or... I mean, I guess a little bit more wouldn't help. Or, not wouldn't help, wouldn't hurt. But, could definitely use some other things, because there's a big health token over there, but it's going to be kind of a pain in the butt to get. We need shops, we need just tokens lying around, we need enemy drops to be beneficial as opposed to just... I guess we've been in the kind of beneficial zone, but... Did we even kill a boss? Oh, right, we fought Dr. Turret, and he gave us... I don't even remember what he gave us. Did he even give us a... He didn't give us an activated item. Well, that's an extra jump. For a second I thought there was a flamethrower and it freaked me out. Well, this is at least an extra jump. That's really good. Some extra coinage, which, whatever. And that's it. Was it luck? No? Item charge? I have no idea what I picked up from Dr. Turret. I guess I was too busy just in the, running my mouth mode to even notice what I had received, which is fine. Just kind of a shame, because it's like, well, what did I get? I don't know. Alright, let's go up, and let's go see what the secret area has. As well as, like, the other sub-areas that I always forget about. I hear something. Maybe there's... Oh, there we go. So is that another shop on the other side? Yes. I don't know what kind of shop this is, but it's a shop. It's a shop mystery box for 100 coins. Unless it's like some kind of special mystery box, I can't imagine that would ever be worth it for anybody to bother with. So I don't see any secrets over there. I'm gonna check. Oh, that was stupid. Well, whatever. Okay, there's secret number 1. There's another one down here-ish that I can get that can give me the rest of my health back, and then we're done with this room because, oh, come on. Well, I wasted that opportunity, or not so much wasted as just wasted some time. Well, that's easy to get around. All we have to do is go back up. It'd be really embarrassing if I forgot to get the health pick up and I was like, oh, I got the secret, I'm done. Nope. Nope. But, so we're doing okay. We just got us the second jump, which is what we need for doing Gearworks. Is honestly, doing Gearworks without any kind of extra jumpage, pain in the butt. And is this room. This room is definitely one of the more interesting of the ones. I'm not going to say it's up there with the, like, insane lift one, but there's just the shit ton of spiky ball launchers, which are terrifying. And at this point, I'm just kind of, like, wiggling left and right. I think I've actually killed all of them. Which is... Nope, I haven't killed them all. There's some more hiding on the other side. There's probably a tank shielding them from my view. But that's okay. We're on weapon level 5. Got plenty of health still. We didn't take too much there. And I'm going to go back to my theory that I think certain weapons actually do have... oh, there's one of the tanky guys hiding back there. I think there's some kind of secret area back there, but my chances and or ability to even get up there, slim to none. I'll try for it, just for exploration's sake. But I think we're not going to be able to get that sort of thing unless we do like a crazy ghost run or something like that. And we're... Okay, there's no way we're actually going to be able to get through there, but that's fine, I think. We also have the second jump, so we might actually be able to get around the outside. Okay, we got out and up. The question is, what is up? And the answer is going to be not 100% certain. There we go, secret, extra jump. Cool, I'm very happy I managed to get all the way up here. The rewards were, I'm not going to say negligible, double or triple jump in this case. It's actually a pretty good setup, but it's definitely one of those where we probably could have gone for many other things and been probably better off. Armor, might, even a jump height would actually be pretty convenient. After triple jump, you really start needing the, jump height sheerly for the extra mobility. Otherwise, you just feel like you're kind of flailing at the air instead of actually going places. We also need speed. Speed would be nice. It would also be nice to go up this freaking elevator. But that's okay. I'm angry right now. I don't know. I'm always kind of unhappy when I lose footage. This is one of those circumstances where I lost like an hour and 10 minutes of footage based on bad filming practices, and it's like, oh well, I guess. So kind of one of those is like I put in the hours, I put in the time, but I didn't get the stuff. That's fine. So what do we got? We got no secret area there? No, apparently not. I'm still gonna mash myself into the wall over here to see if I get anything, and the answer is yes. We get armor. Thank you. I can never remember, there are two different pseudo configurations of this room style, and it's kind of hard to remember which one's which. Let's see any other secret areas up high, and honestly, we already found 2, so let's not get greedy and assume. Oh, hello, speaking of greedy, this is a great room for us. We've got a bunch of triple spin bots, which are going to solidify our weapon health, or our weapon level, and our overall health. And, I mean, yes, we've got these massive cannons things here. My English is suffering a little bit just based on my excitement. Because this is one of those rooms that, presuming I have enough money, which I believe we have, I can get a lot of secrets and a lot of pickups, which is good. I guess we're just shy of max weapon level. Ooh, multiple shops. I didn't even notice, well, I didn't even expect there'd be a shop down there, like, kind of up ahead, compared to where we currently are. But that's totally fine by me. So let's take out these cannons before they wreck our shit so we can actually get through here. So we got our armor, we got multiple jumps, we could use speed, we could use might. I mean, at this point I'm just kind of cycling through the laundry list of nice things to have. And that's one of those circumstances where the extra jump height would have been nice, but considering we're, I mean, just shy of max weapon level. Well, you know what, considering I've determined that these guys have a slightly better... Shit! That's exactly what I didn't want. So I was like, well, considering I've determined that these guys have like a 50-50 mix of giving you something really nice, it's probably worth it, and in that case, that was not worth it in the slightest. We lost us some armor, and I mean, maybe using the mystery boxes really adjusts your difficulty level, at which point I'd be very happy about it, but, don't know. Okay. And for some reason, every time I do this trick, we end up doing a random 180, which is very disorienting. So we got some speed down there, but I'm gonna come back for that, because first, I want to get into the upper secret area. Ooh, it's a health pickup. That's not worth anything. We're full health. Well, we got speed. That's useful. There's like there's kind of an upper limit of when speed is useful, and I'd say like 15 to 18 is good. After that, you're starting to careen too much, and it's a bad thing. Alright, there's one more secret area here. No idea what's going to be in it, but some weapon EXP puts us at max and some more money. That's good. Really wish I hadn't gone for that mystery box. It's like, if I'm getting greedy, it's like I should only go for mystery boxes if I'm doing a pure mystery box run and actually have the activated item for it. Otherwise, it seems like using the mystery box is a bad move across the board. But, you know what? That's life. You learn things. You take risks. Maybe it'll pay out. Maybe actually getting such a, like, detraction will adjust our difficulty in a beneficial way. Hard to say, but, mainly I just missed the armor. The armor would have been really nice. Oh well, we got one more secret area going for us, and we'll see what we got. Anything good? The answer is... yeah. Nyeh. Pittance. Embarrassing. Oh well. Let's get through here, take on the boss. We must have found like a butt ton of secrets. Okay, so who is it? Grandpa Napoleon. Scary, but we do have our speed bonus, so that makes him a little bit easier. We also have the extra jumps, which also makes him easier. This is definitely one of the more awkward levels for fighting him, and I'm actually just going to go down onto the lower level. It does put us into kind of a bad situation, but there's less to get stuck on, and considering I've got my extra jumps and speed, heck, I'm gonna say it makes him easier to fight, just because I can outpace him fairly heavily, and it also gives me a very good arena for taking out all of his little dudes. And this solidifies us back straight up to max weapon level. We get the critical serum, which is pretty damn useful, actually. I forget to use the activated items very frequently. It's like, oh, activated item, whatever, I'll just save it for the boss. But no, these things charge actually pretty quickly. At least the, like, damage-based ones. Or the offensive ones, I guess that's a better term for it. Come on, elevator, and flying! Whee! Don't want to take falling damage. That would be embarrassing. So, how would this run be improved? Get my armor back, get some might. Speed's good, jumps are fine. More jumps are always nice, but more jumps are better. I did not find all the secrets there. I am flabbergasted. We're going into the warehouse. The warehouse is scary. The warehouse is always scary, but you know what? We can tolerate it. It's one of those where it's like you have to have a pseudo bad thing every once in a while just to kind of appreciate the rest of the good things. And honestly, if you can manage the warehouse well, It's actually one of the easier, nicer, more fun areas to go through. Like, if you have the extra jumps, you can get down to the lower areas. You don't have to worry about nearly as much. And also, it has really high enemy concentrations, so if you're dealing with it, it's like, you know what, I can actually really appreciate this. Okay, so we've got plenty of health. Come on. Okay, what do we got down here? We look to have an extra jump. Anything else? I think I saw a secret on the way down, and I know there's some other, like, really strange secrets in this area. I don't think... Yeah, I think that just teleports us back. So I'm actually going to drop down one more time, because I thought I saw something on my way down, like a shop, but I can't be quoted about it. The answer seems to be no, there's nothing. Okay, well, better to check and be disappointed-ish than to, you know, pass it up entirely. I guess it's definitely one of those that if I took a bunch of falling damage, it probably would come out that it totally was not worth it. I don't know, hard to say. Anyway, let's blow through the door, and... Oh, there's probably secret stuff above. It's not like I could make it there. And it's this room again. Holy... Witch biscuits. We got 2 super cannons. I definitely remember this feeling. The first time I ever set foot on this floor was just this. So we've got a bunch of... oh, okay. For a second I thought I just, like, mashed myself into a corner with another super cannon, and that was going to be very unfortunate and very saddening. But, you know what? Probably going to take a bit of falling damage there. No, we didn't. I'm impressed. And we're golden. So we've got a lot of pickups down below. Priority number 1, get down there, figure out what they are. And, because, I mean, half of that stuff is useless. Let's not take any falling damage. And what do we got in the, like, pseudo-secret areas? Because I know there are some, but the question is, what? I don't see actually anything. Those aren't secret areas. Okay, there ain't Jack Diddley Doodah here, and I don't see anything else. So let's pop back up and see if the... The problem with the warehouse is, like, you feel like there should be secret, or not secrets, but, like, nice rewards in half of the places you go to, and then there's just flat out nothing, and you're like, well, what did I even bother with that for? Like, that ledge down there, it feels like there should be something... Oh, hell. Is this room again? So, this was the room that ended a run a couple runs ago, and honestly, if we don't make it through it, I mean, nice knowing you. That's kind of the problem. I'd spend very little of my time in the warehouse, so it's kind of one of those trade-offs of like, well, I don't have to worry about it that much, but it is one of those very unfortunate elements of like, I really wish I had some more experience in this area. Luckily, we can just wreck half of the shit here, but there are a bunch of uber cannons and a lot of other scary things, and I'm getting hit in the face a little bit, which I'd like to avoid, but I want to get these pickups. There we go. Good. So we've got a tank. That's who's aiming at us right now. Luckily, we're kind of safe against the tank. Actually, I'm going to get on, like, super wrecking mode just for a second. There's something shooting at me. There's another tank. Well, that's scary. Well, this is what the critical serum is for, I think. I would have to say. Get out of the way of his shots, and we're good? Maybe? Okay, a couple more of these little guys shooting at us. The, like, mini tanks, and what looks to be a saw blade launcher. Not happy about getting hit by them. And I have no idea where they're shooting me from. So, there we go, on the wall. The problem with the warehouse, it's so freaking dark. Okay, so we know where pretty much everything is. The question is, what about the everything that we don't know where it is? We got these things, we might as well take them out. If we can clear out the ground floor, that gives us more room to explore. And I guess this wasn't the room that ended the run. It just severely injured and hampered us. So I can clear out these cannons pretty easily. I do have to watch out for the missiles above me exploding, because they explode on my head. That's gonna hurt, because I don't want them exploding on my head. These wall cannons are resilient. Okay, so now we're in a pretty good spot. Do I feel gutsy right now? That is an interesting question, because somebody in the comments, and I'm sorry, I will never, like, David, I can remember his name, if only because he's commented on, like, every video since episode 18 or something like that, which I'm very thankful for. But, so I can remember his name, but most of you guys that will leave comments for me, you know, every once in a while, I'm never gonna remember, which, sorry for. Like, I don't want to forget names, it's just kind of fact of life. Ooh, where the hell am I? I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Well, we didn't take any falling damage, that's good at least. So we've got a couple of things we can do. We can go up. I can't believe he was still around. Okay, so we can go up, and up is scary. Up is hard. Up is, like, hard scary. But up is possible to do. And I'm not referencing the movie Up, because yes, the movie Up is even easier to do than this. Oh, come on. Okay, so when I say up is hard, I mean quite literally this. So, somebody had mentioned in the comments... Oh, hell. I messed that one up. Okay. I really need to remember to not waste all of my jumps getting around here, and I really don't want to take too much damage here. So I have to watch out for the missiles. Like, if the missiles didn't explode for damage or they dropped pickups, I'd be totally fine. But I guess they are missiles. Okay, well, didn't take any falling damage there. You know what? I'm going to come back to this room when I have, like, 7 jumps or something like that, because otherwise we're just in too much danger. And boss room. Oh, great. Snow Globe Bro. I'm actually totally down with these guys. These guys are fairly tolerable. A little scary, actually. We got some fairly large cannons above us, which are terrifying. But we can kill them without too much recourse, I hope. Just got to avoid the shots from the enemies around us, because the Snow Globe Bros are scary, but not terribly scary. See everything else. Well, we're gambling already. We got a speed plus. That is actually pretty helpful. It does mean we're careening around a little bit. So we got the Thread Derailer, which is cats. Yeah, not nearly as useful as Crit Serum. So, how are we doing? We got speed. We're at base level armor. I'm glad that we're at least at base level armor. If we were at lower than base level armor, I'd be very upset. Are we going to go to Hugbat Alley? Yes, we are. Good. I don't know where the secret areas are in Hugbat Alley, and we don't have enough jumps or jump height to find it. So, again, it's going to be one of those where we just blitz through. And I'm going to see if I can get through without, like, touching or injuring a Hugbot, because I feel like maybe... Nope, the door is always red. I always wonder why the door is always red. I was like, does it mean something? And the answer is, I have no idea. But, maybe the secret's up there, probably. Secret's on, like, a higher level that you can only get to with crazy amounts of jump. Anyway. I like this room, or this level. It's definitely interesting. It's just also horrifying in so many ways. So Toga Trooper Wing is useless. We're not going to need it. We've got a fair amount of jumps, and there aren't a whole lot of, like, vertical secret areas in logistics, and we're definitely in kind of a tight spot. I was expecting we'd actually have a pretty easy run with this, but I don't know. We've taken some dumb damage here and there, and we've just taken damage overall. I do have to say, though, it's very rare that a run of mine doesn't get to, you know, at least close to the gumball machine, if not max. I think it's also one of those where I should stop. You know what? No. Anytime I have the chance to fight the Maw, even if it's a long shot, I will fight the Maw. Even if the Maw is one of those where it's like, you're probably going to die, Wander. It's just kind of a surety. But I will try it anyway. I love the dialogue he puts in here. It's so cool. I really... Ooh, that's a super cannon. Super cannon and a bunch of homing purple crap. That's a concern. But not that big of a concern. Definitely tolerable, but there are a pair of super cannons over there. And that's the scary part. So let's zoop over here. Fly under them, in fact. Oh no, they're only 2. They're only 2. 2 is tolerable. 3 would be nuts. Ow. Well, bit of falling damage there. Not to be concerned about. Now the question is, can I get back up to get the rest of the pickups? And the answer is probably going to be no. I'd love to, though. One of the super cannons had dropped some kind of stuff. Well, I didn't get much, if not all, but I did get the most important of all of them. which is a nice big ol' health token, which is great. I've also got some spiky ball launchers, apparently, that I'd missed on my first pass through. That's okay. We can wreck them really hard. And is there one more purple thing, or is it just kind of like vengeance from beyond the grave? Hard to say. Very hard to say, but that's okay. I feel like there's a secret area in one of these. Just mash myself into the wall, see if I get anything. The answer is no. Like, this room has to have a secret area. I just, for the life of me, can't find it. And, I mean, that's a little disappointing, but someday I'll find it. Someday. Otherwise, I guess I just kind of treat it as a basic, straightforward room and don't worry about it too much. Is there anything up in here? The answer is a little bit. Not much, but enough. Yeah, there ain't anything over here. Can't mash myself into those. At this point, it's just like, I know there's a secret area. I must find the secret area. Can't find it. No idea how. Oh well. Definitely going to be a run for the ghosts. So, here's a question. And unfortunately, this episode is going to come out after I film it. I was going to ask, like, well, should I... Oh, geez, that's something. So we've got some spiky ball launchers along the sides here, and some big old bombs right in the middle. So let's take out the spiky ball launchers, at least on the bottom floor, and see what we can do. So that's a might boost. That's fantastic. But again, we're kind of in one of those situations where it's like, danger, Will Robinson, danger. I may not know a whole lot of movie references, but I do remember the ones that are important. If a little cliche. Why did maybe that was... Oh, that was one of the bombs that kind of hit me from beyond the grave. Well, at this point I'm faffing about. Might as well take them out. And, hey, that rhymed. Whoops. I'm always one of those people that will, like, distracted by my ability to rhyme, because I can't rhyme. I was never much of an English person. I'd rather... I mean, I can write a good persuasive, like, essay if I really want to, but... Come on. Taking dumb damage here, let's just, let's get up here, see what we got. Nothing? Okay. Well, we've got some scary. We got a lot of scary, but we also got a lot of tolerable. Like, I should be able to clear this room without as many issues as you'd think I would be able to. Assuming that some of those, like, mini Corneliuses don't spawn on my face. Which looks to be the case. Okay, good. I was really afraid I'd have to tango with something like that while trying to tango around some mines. So we're in a good spot. Not full health, but close. We've got some more pickups that I might be able to get. A couple of bomb launchers somewhere that are shooting at us. Maybe some bullets. Spiky ball. Oh, they're all on the other side, of course. Well, we can at least get ourselves back up to pretty much weapon level max. And there's still a couple of 8-shotters in the middle that are shooting at us, but they're tolerable. And with any luck after this, we'll be going into that room with all the nice secret areas that I can get to. So let's take these guys out. And then call this room a day. Well, except for, I guess, the one secret shop. What is it? It's a health pickup. Well, we're rich enough to more or less just throw our money at whatever we want at this point. Assuming we don't run into, like, 6 shops in the next room. I won't regret most of my decisions, purchasing decisions. And we are definitely low on health. I'm not going to say we're, like, hurt, but extra health pickups, actually worth it. And apparently this is actually one of those that if you have enough speed, you can just kind of float your way over. So what could we use? Jump height would be really nice, actually. We don't have any jump heights. More jumps, nice. Armor's pretty much the most important thing right now. Because we're great on weapon level, but if we start getting hit, then we're going to need more. Yeah, no secret areas there either. Weird. But, come on, open door. Open. Wish you could blow up the door instead. Yep, it is this room. I like this room. This room is damn scary. But if you can clear it, it's actually one of the easiest rooms you can go in. Because once you get into this back area, yeah, I guess we do have a lot of flamethrowery guys over there that are terrifying. But I don't have to deal with the lasers, which were going to be like flat out horrifying. Get enough health, and now the world's our oyster because there's very little shooting at us. Oh, I guess I got shot a little bit. I got burnt a little bit too, but that's okay. Because, like I said, world is pretty much our oyster at this point. Don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. Take out this flamethrower. There was a health token I didn't get, but that's okay. And the question is, I'm trying to tell if there's spiky ball launchers above us. I guess I'm just going to have to operate under the assumption that there isn't, with the hopes that there isn't, because if there are, then it's going to hurt a little bit. And if there aren't, well, then we're in a great spot. What is that? That's another health pickup. Not actually as useful. I love this gun for taking out lasers. Kind of wrecks them. Makes it very easy for us to, there we go. So, we got 254 coins. That's a really good spot to be in. Let's buy it. We might not actually be able to get the... Oh, shoot. That would be really unfortunate. We got 3 jumps, which is kind of the borderline of... Oh, come on. We're not actually going to be able to get up. Oh, that bites. So, there's some really nice secret areas to get up into here. Can't get up into them. What are we missing out? Doesn't look like we're missing a token, so I guess we're just going to have to make do, and looks like we're up against the pipe organ. Pipe organ is probably one of my favorites to fight, especially if you've got like a huge damage boost, because all you have to do is just strafe back and forth a little bit and wreck his face. So, critical serum does run out faster than I'd want it to, and I guess I did get myself stuck on some of the spiky balls, but well within tolerable limits, and he didn't hit me with any bullets from beyond the grave. What's this thing? Proximity bind. Heck no. Don't need you. And let's go. Pretty good on the logistics. It feels like we're doing well. And as far as pickups go, we're not doing well. We definitely could be doing a lot better. But we do have the extra damage that makes things easier. Critical serum is really useful, assuming it's charged. It does present the question of critical serum. Do I use it on the gumball machine, or do I try and save it for... Okay, these guys start coming through. They're kind of concerning, but not really. Unless I actually start, like, floating over them. Yeah, jump height would be very necessary, or very helpful, because we've already missed out on some of the most important secret areas of the game, because we just haven't had enough jumps. And I guess it's nice being land-bound for once. It definitely does make me resort to non-floaty strategies. At the same time, we've been taking more damage because I'm so used to flying. It's frustrating. What could end this run? Not these guys. We're still in a... Oh, that's a flamethrower. I'll avoid that. What could end this run? This run could be ended by a number of things. Nothing that we've run into yet, which is good. The flamethrowers are scary, but not damaging. They definitely feel like they do less damage than they used to. What could really end the run, though, would be a really nasty set of those laser enemies, the invisible laser guys. Because not only are they, of course, invisible, their lasers have been buffed as of, like, 1.0, which kind of bites. So we got some pickups down here, not much, but I guess we did pick up a magnetism bonus, so that helps. Well, let's see if we can even get up here. That's good, because I think if we can get up here... There we go. Okay, TNT. I don't know if this will even have any effect, but it's like, why not? Maybe it will do nothing, maybe it will do extra stuff, but considering we're not going to run into any more shops at this point, who cares? Might as well go for the extra explosiveness. Maybe it'll have some kind of extra helpful. Oh no. Are we? It's hard to tell. I'm not going to stand still enough to find out. Oh, nope, we're not. That's good in a way. And bad in a way. So we've got a bunch of tanks. Tanks are good and bad. Tanks mean damage. Tanks mean a lot of things to be concerned about, but tanks also mean we're not going to die, at least immediately. I definitely did get hit there. Not happy about that, but this is going to be one of those runs that doesn't that we don't even get to the maw. I'm going to be kind of sad because we're pretty overpowered. Uber on this gun would have been amazing, but getting hit by the flamethrower because I'm strafing underneath it, and that's a bad move, Wander. But I guess we're going to have to kill the HUD bots at the very least. That's one of those things that it's like I'd like to avoid, but if we can kill the gumball machine, we're going to have to kill all the HUD bots at the end. The extra difficulty is pretty much going to force us The extra difficulty is going to make it harder, but the damage we've taken here and previous rooms, and just the lack of power-ups, means it's pretty much necessary. I also feel like the hug butts have been dropping far less passive tokens, because I remember when they used to, and they don't seem to anymore. So I think we've got a lot of 8-shotters. Ow. I always misjudge how far they can actually turn around. It's like a little bit more than 180, except for once you've like outreached their bounds, then they stop turning entirely, and it's just like, well, can't see you anymore, can't shoot you anymore. Confusing. Come on. I don't even need the money, come to think of it. I don't even know why I was going for it, but, well, whatever. It's life. So, health pickups, useful. So, this is a very, very vanilla build we're running into. The gumball machine. We've got little in the ways of nice passive pickups, and our weapon mod is a little redundant, if you ask me. I don't know if the extra TNT does damage or anything like that, but, oh well. We'll find out. I don't think I can power through his shield with all the extra explosive damage, but we do have. Probably should have saved the critical serum for later, but you know what? It's life. I guess the one thing that could be happening is that the splash damage is enough to churn through this thing, which is definitely possible, and I'd definitely be happy about that, but hard to say. Yeah, okay, so if I aim at the little, if I aim at his little shield, I can chug through his berries pretty effectively. We're definitely going to beat the gumball machine today. There's very little doubt about that. I'm still in focus mode, we're taking a lot of damage, but I think we're going to be fine. I think we're going to be fine. I'm just crossing my fingers and hoping we're going to be fine, because the invisible laser guys have shown up, and we're very, very injured. I'm in, like, sheer stress mode right now. Oh, God. Whew, my heart is beating. Well, it's like dying to Isaac instead of Blue Baby, but, like, look at our stuff there. We had nothing. We had less than nothing. It was a great run, but we had nothing. I mean, we had stuff, but, like, the TNT mod, useless. 2 out of 3 of the mystery boxes were useless, and the last mystery box was pretty useless. It didn't help us that much. Not a whole lot of jumps. No extra armor. In fact, actually, we had less armor than default. Default armor is 100. We had 92. That would explain a lot of it. I'm actually really impressed we got as far as we did. Makes me sad, though, because I really wanted an easy run. Oh, well, thanks for watching, and I guess I will see you guys on the next run, which hopefully will be a little bit easier, or at least more successful.